Yo, what's up my kings and queens? It's your boy Kingshot and I'm bringing you guys another video today. But in today's video I've got some special treats for you guys. So in today's video I was actually going to talk about first, before we get into anything, about why I didn't upload yesterday. Yesterday I actually felt like crap. I didn't sound that great and I was coughing up a storm. So in the middle of my video I would have been going like so I would have preferred not to make a video then. But today I'm bringing a video about the possible rumors about the next Call of Duty. But I'm joined with a very special guest on my FaceTime that I've known for like so long, 11 years. I've known him since my early childhood. My best friend Chris. What's up, dude?
Hey guys, what's up?
But anyways, I brought him on here today to kind of talk about our views on Call of Duty, because of course I am kind of the newbie. I was brought up under Call of Duty. I was brought into first-person shooters by Chris. He brought me into Halo Reach, and then eventually got me into Black Ops 2. And he's been playing Call of Duty since
like after Black Ops 2 came out, probably.
Yeah, and we came out and like, I don't know, he's been playing it for a while, and I came in like halfway through Black Ops 2, and I kind of went back and played the other ones, but not as much. But today's video is basically all based around what a lot of people have been hearing about. I don't know. If you follow the COD community at all, a lot of the leaks have been pointing to a Call of Duty 2016 Space Warfare or something like that. And let me just take this minute and say, who thought of this idea? I don't know who is sitting at this table and thinking, hey, let's make Space Warfare. I don't know. Because Call of Duty, and me and Chris both agree on this, and he'll tap in a second about this. In my opinion, Call of Duty was built off feet on the ground. Not flying everywhere, not boosting off walls, but feet on the ground. Now we're going into space. That makes zero sense. Your 2 cents, Chris.
Okay, so Call of Duty is supposed to be a war simulator. It's not a war simulator at all. It has changed like a lot.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's got like progressively more like pay to win. Well, not pay to win, but you know, it's got like progressively more like pay more money. Like, cause it went from usually just having like 4 DLCs, $60 or like $50 for season pass, $60 for all of them, like if you bought them individually. And now we have like supply drops, which are paying like $400. People on YouTube, okay, I'm just gonna put this out there today, guys. I'm gonna be doing a supply drop opening today. Now in this supply drop opening, every single last crypto key is something I have earned. I didn't pay for any COD points, and I never will. I will not do a money opening on this channel. And the simple reason is, I am literally giving money to a... I don't know how to put it. I'm literally giving money to a dead person, because all I have is a slight chance of getting something I want, and then I'll probably... If I've opened, like, if you go back and watch all 4 of my other supply drop openings, when all the new weapons came out, I'll get like a rare like pants or whatever, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, great, I really wanted that, you know. I'm trying to get a new gun, and oh, sorry, you get rare pants. But anyways, it's like, if it's Call of Duty 2016 Space Warfare, I'm gonna say this right now. If it's Call of Duty 2016 Space Warfare, I will probably leave the franchise, just because it gets too much there. Okay, I understand Advanced Warfare, that was pretty way out there, but the game wasn't unplayable. I mean, it was unplayable to a point, but it was still a fun game, and it's the same thing with Call of Duty Ghosts. So many people give Call of Duty Ghosts a lot of rat, and I do too. I don't think it was a great game, but it wasn't bad like people were saying. It was just had a terrible community, and it had it did have very bland maps. And I also touched on my video about like what the future of Call of Duty is and how it's like kind of progressively going down. What do you think about that? Didn't you think COD Ghosts was a pretty good game? It just was like pretty bland and stuff.
It was alright. It wasn't all that great, but I didn't like the sliding at all. It changed.
Yeah.
I liked dolphin diving way better.
Yeah.
Everybody did.
I agree, but I honestly, in my opinion, I would rather have sliding than exo boosting, in my opinion. I just think that that'd be way better. But if it's 2016 Space Warfare, and I'm not saying it is, but I've just been hearing so many YouTubers be like, oh, it's Call of Duty Ghosts 16 or whatever. Or, I don't know. People have been saying it's Modern Warfare 4, all these other things. I don't know what it is, but I'm just saying, if they're coming out with a Space Warfare, I'm just saying right now, I probably won't be posting that on my channel. I mean, from what I can tell, what people are saying, it's going to make Black Ops 3 look like the Stone Age. Well, let me just say, isn't Black Ops 3 in like 22, 25 or something like that, and it's like ridiculously far out in the future? And can you imagine, it's going to make Call of Duty Black Ops 3 look like the Stone Age? Like, what? Like, I couldn't imagine. I can guarantee you it's probably gonna have like a fly button. Like in this game, there's a jump button. Like if I hit A right now, I can jump on it. I'm watching gameplay, but in that game, it's gonna be like a fly button. I think that's just ridiculous. And the whole point of this video is to say this, guys. If anybody agrees with me on this, I am definitely not an OG of Call of Duty like my friend Chris is. I am kind of the newbie on the set, but I did notice when I played the other games, they were far more enjoyable because it took a certain ounce of skill to play. Because if you turn that corner, and for instance, let's just say me and Chris are in a 1v1. I turn the corner, and we both pull our sights up, and whoever shoots first wins. In these games, if I turn the corner and I see Chris in a 1v1, I can just go, hot psych, and just jump off if I try to get shot or whatever. And it's just like, another thing, another really authentic thing about Call of Duty was, before I played a lot of these, I played something called the Call of Duty 3 demo on like my old 360 that came with it, and I would sit there and replay it and replay it and replay it because I just love the feeling of being boots on the ground where you can literally walk around and not boing 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 boing, and you can like understand that that's the bad guy, that's the bad guy, and it's not like, oh, the bad guy went from there. It's just an authentic Call of Duty feel that I'm looking for. And I understand that it's not like set in stone or whatever, but it's just, I can't fathom a space warfare. I saw Advanced Warfare when it came out and I was like, oh. I saw Black Ops 3 come out and I was like, oh. I mean, I saw Ghost and I was actually, that was one of the first, I think that was the first Call of Duty I pre-ordered. Like, I still have the pre-order shirt. I was so hyped for that game, and then the game turned out to be not that great and it was kind of sad, but I actually honestly feel like playing Ghost just because it's not a bounce game where you can just bounce around. Now granted, Black Ops 3 isn't that bad, but it's kinda out there. But anyways, guys, in conclusion of all this, I'm gonna give the last few seconds to Chris because, I don't know, I kind of been taking away a lot of your time, but what do you think about the whole situation?
Well, Space Warfare, I'm just gonna say it, it's probably gonna be terrible. If it's in space, I'm gonna like not play any Call of Duty game in the future ever again, probably.
And I'm the same way. The only way they would bring it back is if Treyarch or Sledgehammer made an old school game. Now I've heard like even more rumors, which I think is absolutely ridiculous, guys, that people are still speculating about this. And of course I'm making one of the speculation videos. I'm like just every other nerd. But I will say this, guys. One of the weirdest things that I find about this is that it's kind of funny how all the space warfare leaks came out after the big supply drop controversy. I don't know, that's just kind of not coincidental. I mean, do you agree? It's like this leaks came out, but yet there's supply drop problems and everything. I mean, do you agree with that? It's kind of coincidental. Yeah. And it's like a lot of problems with Black Ops 3. People are so ready. Like, I guess another popular YouTuber said the same thing, but I agree 100%. If you guys know Merc Music, I agree with him 110%. People are so ready to move on from Black Ops 3 already, and that just boggles me. Cause I'm not like, oh yeah, Black Ops 3, my babe. But I'm definitely not like, oh, I hate this game, I can't play it. And it's, people are already so ready to move on and play another game. It just boggles me. It's like, they're not really grateful for what Black Ops 3 really does. And it's like the same thing. Call of Duty is just one of the greatest games ever. And the only reason I keep making these videos is because I truthfully enjoy the game. And I don't want to see this game pull something stupid and just crash. I know Call of Duty is going to crash. I accept that 110%. I accepted that when I started playing Black Ops 2. I was like, Call of Duty could crash in a year. And after Ghost, I was pretty sure it was going to. But it was just like, I don't want Call of Duty to go down a path, and I know my voice is like 170 subscribers. That's absolutely nothing. But in my opinion, if I had a voice somewhere, I would make my opinion clear. Space Warfare makes zero sense. If anybody and everybody in the community is shouting this out constantly at them, they're probably not going to make that. I don't know if they're already in development, it's too late. I'm just telling you guys right now, you probably won't see Call of Duty content on my channel if that comes out. Now I might, because my friend Chris, he actually doesn't have Xbox Live right now, and I haven't been able to play a Call of Duty with him in forever, but that's probably the only reason I play it, just for my friends. I don't really find a point that makes it very enjoyable, but anyways, in conclusion, I'm going to give the last few seconds to Chris, and I have an interesting question for you and him, and all the viewers. But I have this question for you guys, you know. Why is it that our community, right, our community in Call of Duty, there's always going to be the bad people, there's always going to be the saints, there's always going to be the normal people, you know? So why is it that people will flip on the I mean, I could flip a coin, and this is how flippant they are. Why is it that the community will flip on a game this fast just so they can start hyping up the next Call of Duty? Like, that's just what I don't understand. I don't completely understand it at all, and I think Chris would have a better understanding because he's been around for a long time. But anyways, what do you think about that question?
Well, I mean, there's like some people that like the old school Call of Duties and the new school Call of Duties, but they basically the Call of Duty community feel like basically only pays attention to like the 1% of people. So that's what I don't get about Call of Duty at all.
And I agree with that. It does play to the 1% of people, and that's actually a really good answer to that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to leave that question open to you guys to respond in the comment section because I'm curious what you guys have to say about it. But yeah, that's going to be the video for today, and I have to give a big shout out to my friend. Thank you for being here a lot. It helps me with my videos because my throat is kind of sore right now, so whenever he talks, it's like clench my throat because it's like awful. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for your continuing support on my videos, and I will be double uploading today just for you guys. I'm going to be doing a supply drop opening, so that should be really fun to do. But anyways, again, thank you for your time, Chris, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.